Today we're doing 3 of my favorite meme coins and my most bullish meme coins as we do head into this crypto bull cycle, altcoin season, meme coin season, whatever you guys would like to call it. Taking a quick look here. Actually, before I get into the video, please drop a like. You guys hit that subscribe button. It's been about 25 days since I've uploaded. Was traveling a bunch, but back here on my upload grind, so I do really truly appreciate anyone that does drop a like on these videos and hits the subscribe button. It helps tremendously. Bitcoin dominance continues to remain very high, 64.3%. If you look at kind of the all-time chart, right? Again, if you're new to crypto, or if you were a part of the essentially last couple bull runs, more specifically back in the fall of 2021, where we saw cryptos absolutely ripping, was right here. And at the time, Bitcoin dominance was at 41%. You can see here others sitting here at 39.6%. Or sorry, let me go back a little bit more further. Fall of 2021, right? So we saw Bitcoin dominance just ripping. It was at 69.2, very similar, even higher than what it is right now in December of 2020. And then again, less than a year later, we see Bitcoin dominance even fall in the September into the fall, and it was all the way down here at 41.5% in September 5th of 2025, which we saw absolute altcoin season. We saw coins absolutely pumping. That's when Shiba Inu, a bunch of meme coins, right? Dogecoin hit their all-time highs. Now, where we are now currently, Bitcoin continuing to dominate. Altcoin season as well, I believe, is still 22 out of 100 is the last time I saw it. Altcoin season 22 out of 100, and then fear and greed sitting at around 50. $3.3 trillion crypto market cap globally. Again, if you look at the all-time global crypto market cap, again, back in December, where we saw Turbo, a bunch of meme coins that I do talk about on this channel, hit their all-time highs. We saw the global crypto market cap sitting at 3.7 trillion, which is around 0.4 trillion down from what it is today. But again, nonetheless, we need altcoin season and Ethereum to really start moving for these meme coins that I'm going to talk about to really start to make their moves up the charts. But again, let's not waste any time, you guys. These are 3 of my favorite meme coins, my most bullish meme coins this cycle. I'm going to give some price predictions at the end of talking about each specific one. Again, please drop a like on this video and hit the subscribe button. The first one obviously is Turbo token. Very bullish here on Turbo. We look at the all-time chart here for Turbo token. Like I said, back in December of 2024, did hit its all-time high of around almost, it was like zero. It was almost a penny and a half, right? It hit a penny and was climbing to a penny and a half. A lot of people from previous entered Turbo early 2024, even middle 2024. So at the end of 2024, when it did pump to the penny range, a lot of people did see a ton of profits. I'm not sure if a lot of people took profits, because we're still at a pretty steady holder count here for Turbo token. If we do take a look at it here over on Etherscan, pretty solid holder count in my opinion still for a coin like Turbo token. Almost 56,000 holders, and is only continuing to get bigger and bigger. We talk about even a week ago 56. We're talking about, what is that, 2 weeks ago, about 700 new holders, a little bit more than that, in about 2 weeks in a kind of a down kind of market. Really good to see, really positive to see in my opinion. Again, but that's not really specifically. I just think Turbo token, given where it is right now and given the community that is very strong, it is very like cult following, like Near Protocol, Aurora Protocol partnership, to so many different things as far as pillars and actual value, real world value that is being brought to Turbo through the meme coin space essentially, are extremely bullish, right? And we talk about even more so, like I talked about the holder count. We look at Turbo's chart and we compare it to Ethereum's chart, which I've done I guess a couple times now on the channel when I do talk about Turbo token. You compare these 1-year charts between Turbo and Ethereum, and I'm not going to say they're obviously mirror identical, but they are very close to identical. You look at the 1 year here for Ethereum and the 1 year for Turbo, right? Ethereum, Turbo, Ethereum, Turbo. It's very similar, as you can see, right? And Ethereum, obviously, we've seen the whales, the huge wallets, right? Industry leaders, investors, massive hedge funds buying Ethereum, the Ethereum ETF. So we know Ethereum is going to have its run. And at 0.003, again, still in my opinion a discount, a steep discount. We saw Ethereum Turbo jump back up to almost 0.006, looking like it was going to climb back to a penny. And then obviously the market consolidated quite a bit with the stuff that's going on around the world politically, and with the tariffs here in the United States deeply suppressing the market. Now, we're talking about price predictions for Turbo token. Again, I do remain bullish, very bullish. I think a little bit more bullish than people would be normally on Turbo Token, given just the state of the market. But just to give you guys reference here, Pepe's current market cap is 4 billion, and Turbo would be a 15x from here, around 6 cents. Pepe's all-time high would put Turbo. Pepe's all-time high would put Turbo at around 16 cents, a 41x from here. I do think anywhere between 10 to 20 cents is a very solid range, conservative, and I don't want to say just throw everything you have at Turbo, but again, we've seen meme coins go absolutely parabolic in these bull cycles. So for Turbo to essentially reach a $8 to $10 billion market cap is not out of the question whatsoever. Like, it's actually very, very possible in my opinion. Again, not financial advice. But yeah, Turbo Token, I remain super bullish. So many reasons to love Turbo. Love what they're doing. Again, AI, meme coin niche, absolutely going to dominate. Turbo's the first one. The second one here is Degen, base token. I definitely want to get essentially expose myself to base meme coins, most specifically like Degen. Obviously, if you look at the top base meme coins, Toshi, Brett, Degen, Ski Mask Dog are obviously ones that I've talked about on the channel, but Degen up 26% over the last 7 days. Something that I think people don't really know about Degen is that the holder count is absolutely massive, like massive. On Solana, or sorry, I don't know why I'm looking at Solana for Degen. I need to look at the Ether scan. I don't know why Solana pops up as the number one. Where is the Ether scan? You look at the holder count here. How come it's only what's going on? What's going on here with this? How come I can't see the? Actually, I need to see the base. How come I can't see the base scan? Here we go. My apologies. The base scan. I don't know what I'm thinking. Again, I try to make these videos in one take here. Base holders, 1.1 million holders of Degen. 1.1 million. If you guys know about Farcaster like a creator platform. You're able to get paid on Warpcast, Farcaster. You're able to get paid with Degen, right? Coins, which is, I think, definitely attributes to the amount of holders growing pretty significantly. But they're doing a bunch of different things, right? Degen is a social app that pays you to post to get paid. It's that simple. You can see here, I mean, the things that they're developing at Degen is community oriented. It's I mean, the community already is massive, right? The engagement and things like that. Everything that you see about Degen online, to me, is very, very bullish, and I think it's only headed and continuing in that direction. We just need market conditions to essentially support it. You can see here this article on 99 Bitcoins. I'll put a link to this article in the description. Are we set for base season, right? One of the leading meme coins on base, Degen Crypto, is up 20% over the last 7 days, while the unofficial base mascot Brett is up 7%, right? So we've seen Degen. We know about, we go to the base meme coins here. We know Toshi's had its run. We know Brett has obviously had its run. I think if you're talking about base meme coins, Degen, without question, to me, is the most undervalued, and to me is the most bullish. I think also when you talk about simple multipliers, potential multipliers for Degen at a 4 billion market cap is a 48x from here. 48x. It's sitting still at under 100 million market cap currently. You know, you talk about multipliers. If it can reach that $3-4 billion market cap range, we're talking about just insane gains for people holding Degen right now currently. So again, Degen is the second one as far as meme coins that I do like for this cycle. The third one being Bonk, which again, for all of them, the coins that I'm talking about, it's ran up the most essentially. It's over $1 billion market cap. What's the actual market cap of Bonk? If I can load this out here. Yeah, almost 2 billion market cap right now currently. It's up, having a really nice last 7 days, up around 60% over the last month. We see Bonk up 35% and really has climbed up. If you look at the last year, again, like most meme coins, is down on the year, but going back to that December of 2024, we saw Bonk absolutely ripping. Was at 405, I think, by market cap wise, that may be the all-time high. Yeah, was at its all-time high back in the late Q4 of 2024, right? Late Q4 of 2024. Again, this was before massive crypto adoption. This was before Trump took office and was, implementing a bunch of pro Bitcoin policies. Essentially, I'm not sure if those policies are in effect. Don't quote me. But the holder count for Bonk, also, if you want to get a piece of the Solana ecosystem, I think it's very, very bullish. It's, to me, the top meme coin on Solana as far as potential multipliers that you could see. Almost 1 million holders here for Bonk on Solana. Massive community, cult-like following community, social layer, and community meme coin on Solana with deep integrations as a utility token across a base of applications. and protocols within the Web3 ecosystem. True community coin, Web3's bonk utility comes from its form of strong community, thriving ecosystem of integrations. Again, hold account massive, 140 integrations, 13 different chains. Potential multipliers for bonk are a little bit lower than obviously Turbo and Degen because it has ran up already to 2 billion, north of 2 billion market cap. But at Pepe's essentially all-time high at 11 billion market cap, we're seeing our at a 6.5x. I think compared to bonk and Turbo, if you want to see the safest, simple 5x, like 5x multiplier that I think has the highest floor of potentially reaching that 5x, it would be bonk. Just given how it's already ran up and we've already seen it hit, it was already at a 3.7 billion market cap, right? So we know it can get up to that 3-4 billion range, which goes to show you, right? We say here bonk back in the fall of 2024 hit a 3.7 billion market cap. You know, if Turbo, let's just compare, just coming back to look at Turbo real quick, just to show you guys how Turbo can run up as well. Let's just compare Turbo and what the multiplier would be if it hit bonk's all-time high, which is around, what is that, 4 billion. It'd be a 15x, it'd be 5 cents from here. 5 cents. So Turbo can definitely do that. Even if you compare bonk, again, just to compare bonk to Turbo really quickly, bonk here was sitting at one point like sub 1 billion, right? Obviously like sub 1 billion back in February, $666 million market cap, and ran up from 666 to 4 billion from February to November in 1 year, right? So just to give you guys kind of an insight on how these meme coins can run. And again, that was not even in a full-blown meme coin altcoin season. Again, I appreciate you guys. Please drop a like on this video. Turbo, Degen, bonk, hit that subscribe button, you guys, and as always, have a great day.